Alright, welcome back to Slice and Dice. Last time we played a hard generate run, which I won, amazingly. Hard generate's usually pretty tough for me, but also this patch might be easier, who knows. I used to put it sort of between hard and unfair. This is my win rate for unfair, by the way. It's absolutely horrible. This is all 2.0 except for the latest one. And I forget how many I've played on my phone, but I won one there too. Anyway, we're technically on a streak, because my latest game was a win. So why not try another one on camera, in the hopes that I play a little more carefully. Now this is interesting. This seems extremely spicy. It's like 2 orange heroes, a gray, and 2 randoms. Flex is kind of intriguing to me. We get a mystery hero, and we're giving up, it looks like orange. So we could get another orange, and then we have... Oh, no, we have to be giving up 2 colors. So we're giving up orange and gray. And I kind of like the... I've liked the green heroes I've played with so far. Basic is boring. Let's do flex. Okay, what do we got here? Who do we have? We have a Primrose. I have not played with this character, but I've seen this character played. We have this growth side that buffs all the other sides. Well, and including itself, I guess. So it buffs all the sides. And then we have this leaf, which is a tactic, which takes a keyword side and a blank side, and then gives an allied boost, which is kind of cool. We have a Brigand. Seems solid. We have an Initiate with Gather. It's kind of nice if we had blank sides, but we don't see... Okay, Prodigy's got blank sides. Although, again, to get Gather to do anything, you need more than 1 blank side. And also, it's kind of fighting this ability. We have Prodigy, which 3 single-use mana and a Scorch. Okay, so a Cleave for 2. Not terrible. We have a Splint with a ton of mana. And a Shield Heal Cleave. Shield Heal Cleave. Easy to say. And these single-use heals. Okay, I think that's an okay team. I do like 2 blue. We may be able to generate a lot of mana this run. I don't know if greens have much access to mana, but blue and red, 2 blues and a red, I mean. Okay. So we need 10 points here. Huh. Interesting. So this is a blessing, right? So if I take this, you'd have to take an extra point of curses to get to 10. That, just gives you an extra item, I guess? But maybe that allows you to get to higher items? I'm trying to remember... So, like, after the first turn, you level up, right? And then the second turn... After the first fight, you level up. Second fight, you get an item. So this would be with a level up turn? Maybe? I don't really know what this means, really. Okay, let's think about these. All heroes' death is permanent. That seems tough. I usually have a couple people die, especially because this wouldn't be entirely my curses. I would have to draft another curse with this. So like Skulk, which is during the first turn 1 pip to enemy sides. That sounds kinda rough. All monsters double the pips of all sides with 5 or more pips. That could be doable, but what would you pair that with? You'd have to slippery dice. You can't lock dice. I mean, that's just awful. Eventually you could get a team maybe to work around that, but I don't think with 2 blues you can. Like, you need sort of other colors, I think, to get some reroll strats going, right? Like, it's a dancer, a bard, a jester, a sorcerer, a Chronos, and a sphere. I mean, we do have these colors, but still, it's like... Ugh. Plus 3 pips to the 2 right sides. So you mean the summoning sides and the cleave sides. That's pretty rough. What's this? Replace the right side with 1 self-damage cantrip. Mm-hmm. You could pair monster rights with D4, but that seems scary. Can I really do permadeath skulk? I mean, like, there's not good slippery. You can't lock dice means that I'm just... Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, I keep thinking of this as you just have to roll it down, but really it is, you have 1 roll. Do you like this set of dice? No, we're rolling again. Do you like this set of dice? No, we're rolling again, etc., etc. So, like, is that okay? I don't really think so. I hate these curses. I kind of... Let's press this button. Okay, now I said 2 blues were good, so are 2 blues, 2 grays, and a green good? It's kind of interesting that when you reroll... I was expecting to just have to play with another party with the same colors I picked, but apparently I get to pick a new party layout too. We try for blue again? Give me a green again. Alright, let's try it. We have a meddler, which is a new hero that summons bones when you roll these 2 sides. But his other sides are really good. And he's got kill an enemy with exactly 3 HP, which kind of helps you with bones. Kind of. I mean, it's not really more efficient in terms of mana than a boost. It gets you into odd numbers, which boost can't do, so it sort of is more efficient in some ways. The cultist, another hero that has crazy mana sides, and cut's a great spell. Very mana efficient. Not, you know, you're paying health instead of mana. We have a buckle. We have a wallop. This is a nice side. These are nice sides. You know, he's only got 5 health, but it works. And then what the hell is this? On pick, gain a random tier 1 item and 2 random tier 0 junk items. Okay. And then they have a 2 damage fierce single use. Target flees if they have 2 or less HP after. Okay, so that has like a reach of 4 if it's the last hit. It's kind of cool. They have a 1 damage inflict exert single use. That's pretty neat. 1 damage single use, heal 1 single use, and 1 damage single use self heal. Yeah, so these are normal sides that are on other heroes. These 2 sides are new to me. They seem cool. Only 4 HP, but seems to have pretty decent sides. You can use this pretty strategically, like you hit the Mama Wolf on turn 1 so she doesn't summon turn 2. Stuff like that. Okay. And we have... I know what Wretched Crown is. This is if the hero with the crown dies, all your allies die. Which we could maybe play with. Let's see what's going on here. All heroes replace the 2 right sides with self-damage cantrip. Oh, and we already have our items. That's kind of interesting. Big Fish. Add vitality to all damage sides. That's... Okay, in general, that's not good. But I can't think of a synergy where it's good to add max health to an enemy. We'll think about that one. Fly. Add growth and decay to the left side. I mean, we'll put that on because it's funny, but like, it's not actually doing anything. Because growth cancels out decay, obviously. If there's a way to get rid of one of those effects, it would start doing something. And what do we have here? The level 1 item, Clumsy Shoes. Add heavy and eliminate and 1 pip to all targeted sides. So you... I think I wouldn't ever want to equip this. I mean, there's some fights where you'd equip it. There's some fights where you fight a single enemy, and in those cases, why not? Put that on, right? Like, you're fighting the, like a troll or something. I forget what is it in... What do you fight in the sort of mid-game that's just one dude who regens? Whatever that guy is. You know, that fight, I think it's fine to equip, right? Because it's just 1 more damage. But heavy and eliminate means you can only target a unit if they have the exact same HP as every other unit on the field. Every other enemy unit, I should say. Because they have to both have the most and the least HP on the field. Okay, so these are pretty useless. I am not impressed by the stupid items you've given me, Pockets, but okay. Right 2 Caltrops sounds a little scary. Wretched Crown would be the thing that pairs with that if I wanted to take right 2 Caltrops. Oh my god. Plus 11 offered items. It can't... Surely I can't... I mean, you have to take so many more. Okay. So let's look at these others. All monsters, 2 HP for each 4 HP. We have... At the start of the first turn, shield 2 all enemies. I've played with this one before on hard mode because it's a 4. And a lot of the curses you play for on hard are 4s. It's kind of rough. It doesn't sound that bad, but like the problem is there's a lot of enemies you want to kill turn 1. 3 less max mana would be okay if I didn't have a blue party. I mean, maybe it's still okay, but it's just kind of, it makes mana more awkward to use. But it might be okay. Can I like, is Caltrops fine? Caltrops is basically what I played last game, which is blank to the right 2 sides, except instead of blank, they're worse. I get punished for re-rolling. That kind of sounds bad. All heroes, shields, health, and pips limited to 9. Shields, health, and pips. Shields, health, and pips. That's kinda rough. But maybe we can take that. The pips one isn't terribly relevant. It's occasionally relevant right near the end of the game. Shields and health The shield, again, not terribly relevant. You're usually not shielding for more than 9, except in rare circumstances. The health is the thing that's the real downside of that, but it might be okay. I mean, do we really take, like, this super boring monster health limited pips? I mean, it's tough. 2 HP for each 4 HP. So this doesn't affect, like, archers and snipers, which is nice. It only affects monsters with more than 4 HP. I think we could maybe do that. Start of the first turn, shield 2 all enemies. And then... yeah, there's not really good combinations here that I like. I hate this. This isn't great either. This is, like, a lot of health. But I think... and, like, if we're limiting our pips, this is probably hard. I don't know. I'm not good at drafting unfair curses. We're gonna try this, and if it fails, well... I don't really think... this was so hard last time, but at least we wouldn't have generated heroes. I don't know. Let's do this. I think this might be a mistake, but we'll see. Let's stop agonizing over the first turn and just start playing. We have a goblin stabbing us. We have this bee who is being a jerk. A lot going on here. I think we take our 2 mana because we don't want to roll these bone sides. 1 damage, inflict single use. Or inflict and exert, rather. Is kind of okay. I mean, if we get our 2 damage, we can just kill this bee. Which is probably what we want. We can get 2 damage other places, though, too. 1 damage, inflict, exert. It makes the fight really easy after this turn. Hold it for now. Do we hold this cultist? Who's the cultist dying to? He's dying to the goblin. I would almost rather roll any other side, though, because then, like, I don't have to play this mini game where I try to get the cultist healed. We do have cut. What's cut? 2 damage to topmost. So we'd rather kill this goblin, huh? Okay. This is fine. Maybe. Let's just roll. Okay, I like this better. We can probably take this. This is kind of nice because it just this is like killing the bee, right? Well, it's like killing the bee, but you also lose some health. 3 health, but that's not too bad. This saves... we're saving our 2 people now. This is fine, and I think this is fine. So, we do something like this. We save you, we save you. I think there's a kill on this goblin. Oh, well, if that's happening, then we don't need to, like, cheat death on this, probably. We'll see. Let's see how this works out. It's like, you know, no, not that first. Slash of pockets. Who's the pockets getting hit by? The bee, right. Slash of pockets or slash of buckle. It ruins his pristine. Let's slash of pockets. We slash of pockets. We burst the goblin. Then we hit him with that. Oh, and then we just win the fight because that's how the fight works. Okay, great. Overthinking it. Fight number 2. We can upgrade a buckle to a pilgrim. It's another cheat death side. It has a... target hero can use their dice again side, which is sort of an everyman side, right? It's your best side that you rolled. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of level 1 or tier 1 units, so it's not like copying amazing sides right now, but it's useful. The stun's really nice this early, actually. It's okay, slightly worse because we drafted this health thing. But I think the stun can probably be powerful this early. Otherwise, we're giving up a cheat death side, other stun sides for a bard who didn't used to have a tactic. I feel like their other sides were different too. These sides were there. I think this was there. I don't know about these two. I don't remember him. Didn't the bard have a flute before? I swear the bard had a flute before, like a... Oh no, maybe this is the shield one to all and it doesn't need a flute. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting lost here. Shield one to all. Cantrips. And this shield one cleanse blank side. I kind of like Wallop. He's got some damage, he's got cheat death, he's got stun. Let's take 2 stun characters, why not? This is Wallop stun, who can stun a rat. I don't know if that is that good. Certainly a Pilgrim roll to stun. This is 1 mana cantrip. We kind of want to avoid rolling the bones. It's fine to get 2 mana out of the meddler. That's pretty good for a level 1 unit. This is worst. Self-shield, not great. Let's re-roll the rest of these. This is incredible. This does nothing. Self-shield saves the cultist a bunch of health, which is kind of cool. Although, stun also saves people a bunch of health. And I think we'd rather have that. We're sad if we roll the cheat death, right? That's the side we're sad about. So as long as we don't get that. This is obviously not good, and this is obviously not good. Okay, so we rolled the side that I didn't want to roll. Okay. Great, great. We can probably kill a... There's actually a cute cut play here with cheat death. Wait a minute, we can get value out of this. We press this button. We cheat death them. We cut the cultist. We burst a wolf and we kill the wolf. And we slay a rat for fun? Saves 2 health? That's so cool. I just realized our curse gives bones 2 more health, which I'm not happy about. We have this cheat death cultist play again. Oh, we don't have the cultist yet, though. I mean, this saves the cultist for now, so this is fine. Again, 2 mana. Good. Let's roll. Pilgrim stun. I mean, that's busted. We don't need this anymore. Oh, we still might want that for the mana. I don't think we want this then, right? It doesn't matter. Okay. So, we're cheat deathing you. We're cutting you. We're pressing this button. We're stunning the wolf for no reason. We're bursting, we're slaying. Great. The coin. +4 on the left and one less reroll for the whole party. How much? +4 on the left? Where would I use that? I mean, it's good on this side. you could also potentially copy it. The downside is it makes... I mean, our heroes are rather reliable compared to last game. Last game I had a ton of blanks. This game, not as many blanks. I think the problem I might have, though, is that I kind of like a lot of these sides are essentially blank some turns. For the Wallop, it's these two because he's only got 5 health, so is he always stunning something? For the Pilgrim, and the cheat deaths don't matter if you can't cheat death. I mean, they're always kind of useful with Cultist, maybe, but... I mean, otherwise you get an item that does literally nothing until you get more items. Could make the Compass work at some point, like, you know, something that affects this side. Your bottom side's usually worse, so it's kind of nice to move your bottom side there if you're replacing that side with something else. I think this is in general better. I don't really see us, like, equipping coin long-term either. It just seems dangerous. Well, not dangerous, but it's just, like, I don't know how it fits in with our strategy. It's kind of fun to have a... That doesn't help that side, huh? We could make this a 8 mana pain, and then you just have to roll one of these with it every time. That's requiring 2 rolls. Let's just take Compass. I'm a wimp. I don't know. Swap them around. I'm gonna keep watching out for this. Is there ever a time when I want Vitality on the enemies? We'll think about that. Cheat Death not doing much here. This is a good side. That's a good side for the Meddler. I have been liking this Fierce side. Ooh, and this actually counters the boar if we could get the boar down that far. 2, 4... We need 1 more damage? This is 1 damage, right? So this actually just kills the boar, and then this fight's sort of over. Cool. Is there any side I want here? The copy side? A stun side? I think it's probably better than self-shield. Okay. Let's self-shield the Meddler then. We get to kill an archer for free, which is fun. Or no, I'm using that mana. Okay. I have a feeling this run's going to get harder in the later stages of the run, since that's when the health is going to matter more. I mean, it's the best side I roll, right? So it can't be bad. Although, again, we have a bunch of level 1 units with that. What does this do again? That's Inflicted Exert, right? Oh, right. The Pilgrim doesn't use it. The Cultist would have to use it again. That's not gonna work. I mean, we have more than enough mana to just kill everything, right? Cut you. Kill you. Slay you. Cut you, kill you, slay you. Okay, let's get a level up. Haldara. We have this cruel 3 damage single use side. We've got a couple sticks with mana on them, and we've got two mana sides. And then we have this Scald 2 damage to all damaged enemies, which is a pretty strong spell, in my experience. It may also help with this, like, extra health. We have a big alpha here. They're getting how much extra health? 1, 2, 3... Maybe 3 or 4? I don't remember how much health an alpha normally has. Could be useful this fight. Alpha summons a lot. On the other hand, like, what does this do? What is Wallop doing this fight? They're, like, saving people from death sometimes. They're hitting They're not really stunning because these wolves have too much health. I mean, we could get the wolves down to less health, but wouldn't it just be nicer to have reliable shielding? And the knight did not used to have this. This is shield 3 on 2 times damage pips. Oh, I see. So you can... This is kind of cute. You can change your 3 damage exert into a 3 shield not exert, because I don't think using a die in that way will exert it. And theoretically, not right now, but theoretically the knight is good with a different... I mean, there's this downside. It's not really good with Pilgrim. It'd be better if there was we had a different gray hero with different shield sides. Oh, right. I was just talking about Bones. We do not want to summon Bones. Let's get out of there. Let's do our growth on you, I guess. I don't know. Vitality to all damage sides. Heavy and eliminate. +1 pip to all targeted sides. Can we justify this in this fight? Like, only if it doesn't summon anything, and that seems a little scary. Only 2 usable sides after that. We'll keep the shoes off. What's this? Oh, would you like to take the thing you just got and trade it for something you don't know about? No thanks. Okay, we're already getting a summon, so this is a little scary of a runaway situation. We can stun this wolf. We can never do this much damage in a turn, right? To stun this out of him doing this. We could maybe get this exert side so he's not summoning something next turn. We deal with the wolf this turn. This is your best side if this is the plan we're going with. Or this is sort of just your best side overall in general. We'll take our 3 mana. Okay, we did not get it. We're always doing that. So do we start hitting the alpha? Do we hit this wolf? And where does the alpha summon the wolf? He summons below? Because there could be some merit to, like... starting on this so that we can... Alright, we have Scald. That's like kind of efficient. We wait for next turn and then we Scald and then... Or we could just kill the wolf this turn and save a mana. It's not killing me currently. Don't I just do this? Oh no, I do that and save a mana? I think that's correct. Let's do that. See what this alpha's doing this next turn. It's summoning another wolf. There's our stun side again. Can we... Now our cultist is going to kill themselves if they try to get mana. We got our inflict exert side, which I did say I wanted. For this alpha to give us a little breathing room. Is this enough? And what am I doing with this cultist? It would be kind of great to roll cheat death, huh? Just to get more mana. If we're trying for that, though, do we lock this? Perhaps? Okay, now I think we unlock that. Okay, it's worst of all worlds. Oh, not worst, because I did get like this. This is also would have been scary before. I mean, okay, this is still fine because you get to cut that cultist. Oh, but how do you split this? If we went Scald on the bottom wolf, if we want Scald damage on the bottom wolf, we have to do something like that. Is it really correct to leave that wolf alive? Well, maybe, because, like, what is this even doing? It's just 2 damage? Like, who cares? Don't we just stun you? Hit the alpha so that they exert next turn? Oh, but we're cutting. We're wasting our cut cooldown. Are we going back to this play? where we cut? And then we only pay 2 mana for a burst. We save health there. Does this feel worse? I think this is fine. I don't know. Here's another wolf. But we sort of have a breather turn here. This is great. We love that. Although we'd rather have it on this hero, huh? Caldera 3 damage, even though it's not, we're not getting the cruel from it, it's probably still fine. We're just trying to get... Yeah, wouldn't we rather have stun on this to... Oh no, we don't need to stun an alpha. We just need to get the alpha low. Can we get a wolf low enough to stun it with Wallop? Or do we even want to do that? Or do we just want more damage? I think this cruel's fine. I think we can make something happen with this. Like, the way I want to win this fight is just to get him down below Pilgrim's health and just stun him every turn. Is what I'd like to do. Whether that's going to happen... Let's keep this for now. Okay, now we can switch off. Okay. This is working. We cut you. We... burst? What happens when you cruel... Yeah, he doesn't have less than half HP right now. So is that worth... Almost certainly that's worth doing. Then we block this 4 damage from coming in. Okay, I think we're getting there. Alpha's angry. Okay, this should be not bad. This saves the Pilgrim for now. But certainly... Well, I actually don't have other targetable blocks, so maybe I do need to do that. Okay, let's roll again. Okay, this is a good combo. We'd love to roll any way to hurt these two, because then we can Scald. Is this fine so far? Like, timeout. How does this... I'm like doing that. for some reason. Even though... Wouldn't you rather get damage on a wolf? There's something weird about this. I don't know if I need this yet. I think I do, though. Like, what am I rolling over here to get enough damage to kill a wolf this turn? I mean, that could kill a wolf, but that's like an outside chance. I think we just roll. Okay, we got it. Okay. So, what does this look like? It's like... that... cut... kill you? You're fine? Good enough. Is this lethal? Not quite, but it's like so close that it's worth it, and they'll just run. All right. This is kind of interesting. Replace the top and bottom sides with +1 mana pair. Then we have this rescue side. We can put it on Pockets or Caldara, which we're not currently using. I mean, if we took this Static Tome, who are we putting it on? Pockets? Pockets, I think. It's a 2 mana if you're matching it with a 1-pip, which we have a few of, although most of our 1-pips are on Pockets. Is it better than a 1 damage 1 mana? Not really. It pairs with this. When the cultist is having problems generating mana, Pockets can start. Are we equipping our stupid, heavy, clumsy shoes? Probably not. Is there ever a way we're going to get 5 shields this turn in one turn? Probably not. Maybe with Caldara, you'd have to put a self-shield Cruel, and then 2 from Burst? Okay, that's it's possible. Technically possible. Whether that's happening or not, oh, it would be cool if you could make him use it again with a buff side, but you can't because those are on the same dice. Blessed Ring. I mean, Blessed Ring's, like, solid. Static Tome is, I think, an improvement. We'll do that. We're not equipping Clumsy. We're not equipping Add Vitality to all damage sides. If you had a way to hit yourself, maybe. But even that is, I think, a dubious strategy. Okay, who's killing you? A militia and a goblin? We can stun a militia or a goblin. Which I think is a fine play. That saves a lot of health. We'll take 2 mana. We'll take this because potentially we could roll this and get more mana. And yeah, I don't think we want to stun anything with Wallop. Sort of better than average. Because what are we doing with those other 3 sides? There's only one side that beats that. I think we keep it. Okay, and we got our 1 mana. Okay, so what are we doing here? I don't think we're getting the shields for Militia, so we're probably just trying to kill the Militia. I think they have scarier sides than a Goblin. They sure do. So, let's hit a Militia. Oh, we have Cut, though. So it's easier for us to kill a goblin. The goblins have a 3 damage eliminate, right? Have the least HP. Okay, so they're already targeting cultists, so... What does it matter if Wallop gets some damage? Well, they could be targeting they could target both cultists and Wallop next turn. That's the thing I want to do. It seems a little slow. Maybe we get to use this next turn again. It, like, sort of interacts poorly with Cut, because they have an odd number of health. Why do we don't... Oh, because we have a little more mana than we should. I mean, if we're doing it that way, why don't we just spread the love? Oh, because we never want to hit that goblin. That's why. It doesn't actually help. You spread it like that, then? Because now they have 2 health left? I think that's right. There's those eliminate sides. Can't die. It's great. This is 2 mana again. Compared with that. Cultist is dying to whom? This goblin? That goblin's for sure dead. And you're safe. And this saves you from your pain side. I think this is all fine. So we do that. We hit a militia. We save you from your own pain. We scald. And we cut. And we forgot to give ourselves more mana. We scald. We cut. And we burst. All right. Incredible. We have a jester instead of a cultist. The cultist kind of pairs nicely with this double save from death team. Although it's offering us to get rid of our other save from death. So maybe this is the time to shine. You know what? Monk redirect also works with cultist. Maybe we keep this cultist going. We get a cleanse side, we get some repel sides, and we get this redirect side, which lets us redirect the pain from cultist onto monk. Sure. I think he's more useful than Wallop. These stun sides have not been doing much for me. This stun side, however, has been very good. And it's literally only because of the health values. Keep this, keep this, keep this. We get to stun. Can we get a cleanse? We get a redirect. I don't think that's great, except on yourself, because otherwise you're redirecting even more poison to yourself. I think we're stunning the snake that's doing more poison. Oh, maybe you are redirecting this. Interesting. Hit a snake. Hit a snake, do that. Cut a monk. You can also cut a cultist to cut a monk, which is funny. I think we want to keep a little health on you. I think maybe we cut a Caldera. Then we press Scald, and then we press Scald again. We don't need to press Scald again. I think this is okay. Everyone, importantly, still has less health than Pilgrim, who can still stun. This is a lot of mana. That's a redirect. Do we just win this fight? Or, like... 2 on blue, huh? Oh, they're different blues, though. You got me. We're a little inefficient up here, huh? Did we do a damage to there at some point? We didn't. We should do that. Then we block you. Then we... Scald. Then we... Cut. Then we stun you. Sure. Uh-huh. I think he's dead. I gotta say, I think he's dead. Cool. So far, so good. Is this a fight where we want an extra pip? I mean, it's kind of tempting. We just have to... Okay, actually, this quartz has more health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to kill a quartz. But then all we're doing is killing a Cyclops. And then maybe this is fine. Is this fine? They have good side. We might be able to make the shoe work. Let's look at our other stuff first. We have incense. Incense. I don't know why I... Wait, is this... +1 for each unused ally that become used. Is this incense or... Like, insight? Like anger, or is it incense like a smell? I'm not good at spelling. I don't know which is this. I think incense with a spell maybe has an S. Incense. I don't know. Maybe they're the same word. This, I don't know what this picture is. Anyway, that's kind of interesting. What's our top side? We can get a lot of mana. We could. I mean, that's about it. I don't know if that's great for us. Because it's like you trade 3 dice that are probably giving you more than just 1 mana, 1 damage each. Although it's kind of funny, right? Like you do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5 damage, 5 mana. It's not incredible. Replace blank sides with 1 damage double use. This has some synergy with pockets, actually. Because their sides are single use, so as their sides go away, you get more wrist blades. I think that's how that works. After I use this, replace this with a blank. Replace it with a blank this fight. And this says replace blank sides with double use. But I don't know if that works with how these are applied. Where does that say? That's in help. And it's advanced. Effects layering. I don't know if that's an in-combat buff. This is worth trying. I don't know if it's actually going to work. It's not like it ruins this hero. And put our fly on something else. Is this ever a downside? It is if I had a way to apply growth to it, so actually, yes. There's potentially a downside, like, if I wanted to apply growth to this, then it would already have decay, and it wouldn't do anything. It does give more keywords, though. If something cared about keywords, that would be useful. Is this a good idea? How, okay, realistically, how are we killing this quartz? 2, 4, 6, 7. So we need 4, 5, 6, and then you get an extra damage with cut. No, we need 1 damage. This gets rid of our ability. Oh, we have 1 damage though down here. We can fix it with like these double damages. It makes the Cyclops maybe easier. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what this is before. All heroes add Wither and Decay to the middle side. Wither grants the target negative in max HP this fight. Decay gets -1 pip this fight after use. Grants the target minus in max HP this fight. So you reduce whoever you hit with this. It's like opposite Vitality. Like Vitality would give you max health. Wither takes away max health. But it adds Decay to the middle. I think that's horrible, because, like, we only have one side that even targets other things, and it's ourselves. Oh, no, one that targets ourselves and one that targets enemies. And I don't even think this is that good of an upside, because, like, if you're doing damage and you also reduce their max HP, that doesn't, like, do double damage, it just makes their max HP go down. It's, like, really only good against things that can heal. I don't think that's great. Did we decide if we're using these boots? You can put it on... No, that's really bad. Don't do that. You can, like, put it on the cultist, maybe. That doesn't, like, ruin their sides as much. I'm, like, so tempted to put it on the Caldara, but it seems like a... Alright, let me prove to myself that this is a bad idea. Like, maybe this is stupid to do on a run like this, but... We're trying it out. We love this stun because it saves the cultist. We got our 2 mana on Caldara, so that's our best side. We have a cleanse shield, which I feel like could be better. Everyone is getting stomped for 3, which is kind of a lot of damage. Alright, let's roll. Inflict Exert is kind of cute. That's mana. I don't think we're getting there. 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we're getting there quite. We would like to roll this side. I think that's okay. Let's roll this again. Yikes. Okay, we're always stunning you. Oh, you're taking too much damage if we do this. It's kind of annoying. We can cut the pockets. We can't cut the pockets. We can cut... Oh boy. Were we supposed to keep this stun side? I mean, what else does the Pilgrim even do? He just hits people. He just stuns them. Let's try to get this Quartz killed. I mean, that's what we're worried about, right? And cut the monk. Block for the cultist. Feels kind of bad, but... it's probably okay. We need to do 4 damage next turn. That's very doable. It's an even number. Just don't die to the Cyclops. He's stomping everyone again. Okay, that's actually a problem. We cannot have him stomping every turn like this. This also kills... so it's kind of a waste, right, of that side? Oh, this is a cute trick, by the way. Look at this monk play. So if someone's doing this, like, AoE attack, if you redirect with the monk... oh, it doesn't work like that? I thought it worked like that. I thought you could redirect part of the attack to you and not take... I'm glad I checked that. See, because now, right now, the monk is taking 6 damage from a 3 damage attack. I guess. I thought it... I used to think that you could, like, redirect... Maybe you could in the previous patch, or maybe just imagine that interaction? I'm not sure. Very interesting. We don't want this side, by the way. And if the monk... The monk can save himself with that, I guess. Is that even his best side? I mean, this... You'd almost rather have this... No, you would rather have this side. I think. Cultist is dying to the Cyclops only. We might need to keep that. How do we make this work? The monk can save himself. Like, what side do I want on this monk? I think I do want shield 3, to be honest. We can't self-shield it, which kind of sucks. What side do we want on this guy, actually? We kind of do want this side, I think, maybe, on that guy. Because, like, what if we roll a high pain? This is so bad. Literally everyone's dying. I think we may have made a mistake here. We're absolutely re-rolling this. Although, even... Time out. We could, like, take this and... do something with it this turn, even. Which would be efficient. Because we just have to kill the quartz. Okay, maybe we hold this to ensure the quartz is dying. Even though it's kind of, like, sad to use on the quartz. This guy just has so much health, man. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can save one hero with this and the monk's still dying, right? So maybe that's fine. Save from death? Does that do anything? I mean, it saves the monk. Or saves someone else. We're not getting... Oh, no, we have it? We have it with cut. So we could already cut and kill this quartz. The save from death is cute because it helps you do that. And then we get this off. Okay, let's roll again. Hopefully we can save the cultist. Okay, so it's like this. We save you from death. We redirect this. They use this. You cut either the monk or the cultist, it doesn't matter. We burst. Now we're allowed to use this. And still 2 people are dying. Which is maybe fine. One of you has to die. This is the better unit right now. So I guess Pockets is dying. We like... Yeah, I think... Pockets, say goodbye. Please stop stomping me. God. We'd rather any other side here. We'd rather... Okay, well, self-shield could actually help... Who? It doesn't really work with redirect. And that this by itself technically saves the cultist. It just makes the next turn scary, though, too. We can't get the Cyclops down low. Okay, we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to get this Cyclops low enough to stun them so they don't stomp us. But this is like even their, this is like their weakest stomp too. Yeah, 4 damage cleave. Jesus. This is looking grim. Let's... I can't believe this doesn't work. Like, I'm taking 2 more damage, but I gain 3 shield. I mean, still, it's better for the monk to die than someone else, so I think that's... Maybe we still hold that. Do we ever hold self-shield? I think it does help, but you'd almost rather have these 2 sides. Repeat or save from death. Would you rather have these 2 sides? You'd rather have save from death. But self-shield is like... keeps people from killing themselves. I don't know. I don't think I'm dying because of the shoe. At least we can say that. This is how do I make this work? 2. I mean, okay, if we can roll the sword side, that's 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we just need 3 more. Cut is 2, and this is 1. Okay. We can make that work. That's good. This is nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay, so... we didn't get there, right? Or did we? We got there. I feel like this next turn's gonna be bad, though. Alright, let's see. That's a triple stomp. Repeat? If we get this repeat on a sword side, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then we just need 2 more. Which is a cut. Actually, we have 2 more. Okay, roll a sword side. Keep this in case things go bad. We can be slightly more greedy on this side, right? Well, we don't need 1 mana at all, right? If we get more mana, it lets us potentially do a different burst. Or no, wait, we can double this. 2... No, we need the sword side. Once again, I don't know what I'm doing with this side. This monk always feels like... this is your best side, but like... only because you're saving someone else important from dying. I don't know. Two... 2, 4, 6... 8. That's not enough. You need to roll one of the good sides. These 3. Right? There's sort of something interesting here too, where you hurt this and then you redirect and do it. You redo it, which is kind of cute. Okay, we got there. So this is... I mean, I do want to do this, like, combo thing here, where it's like... that's really cute. Oh, don't cut a pilgrim. Why'd you take so much damage from that? Oh, because it's 3? Oh, can we not cut anyone? That's fine, though, right? Because this is so much damage. Okay, rough. But we're only coming into this fight with 2 less health on pockets. Or potentially 4 less health on a coffin. Who gives us a tier 0 hero. I don't want that. We get Fiend, which still works with Monk and Pilgrim. Like, they want to redirect this pain damage. So it's kind of either redirect or self-shield, right? Or save from death. So it's kind of good. We lose our cut, but we gain a burn. 1 damage to all heroes and monsters on a cooldown. This slime fight is probably going to be difficult. Just because, they have extra health. But I like the Fiend. I don't like whatever the Coffin's doing here. I don't... The problem with getting a tier 0 hero is that all your other heroes get less levels, and I don't think that these sides really offset that, and I don't really even think we have many items that work with that very well. I think we're taking Clumsy off. Yeah, we're definitely taking the stupid shoes off, but honestly, the shoes kind of, I think, saved me last fight. They gave me way more outs, certainly, and I don't think they hurt the early game that much. I think the shoes were actually decent there. Alright, we have the stupid gust that doesn't do anything. Or the compass. It looks great on you. You know what? Compass actually does do something. It makes it more likely that you... that you get your good side petrified, because it rotates your good side up into the petrified place. Doesn't matter this fight. I'm not gonna put it on because I almost forgot to take off the shoes, so let's not put on items that are strictly worse for us anymore. Alright. Let's play this fight. Slimelet, why do you gotta be mean? So rude. Is this ever good? I don't really think so. But also, what is this unit doing? They want to do this, right? That's the thing they want to do. I like 2 mana. Let's take 2 mana. That kills a Slimelet. I think 2 mana here is fine. The Fiend stays alive. We can redirect the damage into Monk for no cost. We're re-rolling these, though. This does nothing. Inflict Exert? Sounds okay. Makes the next turn not too bad. I don't think we want to stun. Okay, we got a stun. Do we not kill the Slimelet in that case? I don't actually know. I mean, maybe not. This gets us some, like... We potentially get to burn twice and kill the Slimelet for free. I say free, but we've all taken 2 damage for that. I don't... You know what? We'll do what we wanted to do the first time. We have this combo again. It's not time for this yet. It's really good when you get down past half health, so we'll just keep this Cruel in the in the wings. We also don't want to roll that. We'd like to roll one side with this side, probably. Then we get more mana. There's our 2 mana. It didn't work! We have a blank side that didn't get replaced by double use. Okay, we know that that does not work. Oops, I wanted to check my units, and for some reason I clicked down there. Whatever. I think whatever we just did is okay. We're redirecting here. This isn't great. Do we want the Slimer this turn? I don't actually think so. Like, there's no rush. Like, why do this damage and have a Slimer attacking us next turn? What's the point? On the other hand, what are we doing with our mana? We're just letting it ride? Waste of mana? Is that even a good attack? I think we're wasting a mana. Like, I'd pay a mana not to have a Slimer next turn. I don't know. Alright. Double up. Lots of mana. This saves you. And doesn't do any more damage to the monk, right? Yeah, that's how that works. You don't get free attack, apparently. I swear you used to. Maybe I've made this up. 2 damage. Single use self-heal? We'd rather you roll your mana sides, I think. This is fine. Saves pockets. This doesn't really work. It's 1 mana. Do we try to roll into our other sides to get 1 extra mana here? We trade a mana to get a mana back and we get 1 damage. Right? Is that anything? I don't think that's much. Okay. Sure. We're bursting here. We're burning? You're not burning because that just destroys the monk because he takes double burn damage. How rude. I wanted to scald, but maybe that's not in the cards. I mean, it could still be in the cards. Now this is kind of rude because it summons a bajillion units. So we're probably not pressing that button the second time. But I think that was all okay, right? Like, it's like this, then Scald, and then we sit. Okay. Pilgrim's losing health. The slime's biting us? Okay, that's 6 damage. That's a good start. Let's not get bitten by a queen slime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is very close. Oh, and then we have this. Okay, so we can literally kill the queen slime here. The issue I see is that let's shield you first. The issue I see is that where's our mana coming from to Scald too? We're hitting you twice. We're hitting you like this. We're hitting you. We're hitting you. We're doing that. We're redirecting. We're pressing the Scald button. That seemed okay. Probably. These guys die to 3 mana. He summons another tiny slime. We can definitely kill you next turn. With our plan, did we need this side? Wouldn't we rather have a stun and then we don't take a bunch of damage? Okay, let me think through this again. It was like that. We stab you once. We then hit you. We stab you once. We press Scald. Who's reinforcing? Also, you didn't die with this line. And we're not really using our shield side this way. Okay, so let's keep... I think let's keep all this. Were we using this side? Yeah, we're using that side to save pockets. But we can also just stun pockets. Alright, I don't think we're using that side. We now have a stun. So do we need this monk side? Monk side could potentially be this 1 damage side repel that hits 2 things. Now. Or nothing. You could also have nothing. It's like that. Somehow seems worse. What did I do? I think I'm getting tired. I need to, I'll probably call it after this. This game's been going on for a while, and we're not... I don't even know what fight we're on. Fight 8? Jesus Christ. This team is hard for me to play, and I think it's because everything has more health, if I had to guess. What do I think is good here? I think you do this. You then hit with this. You stab here. You stab here. You scald. And we also just have this play too now, where we just stun the slime queen and don't care. Is that anything? Stun the slime queen like you just don't care? I mean, I think it's not incredible because you can't really kill this Slimer. It's this, Scald, Stun. I think it's that. Before, instead of stunning before, we were redirecting, but this like saves 2 people's health, so it must be okay. A lot of damage coming in. This is fake. Oh, maybe. Fiend. 2 mana, 2 pain. Who's taking the most damage? Kind of the Pilgrim Monk combo here? Pockets? Like, is it ever this side? Pilgrim is taking most of his damage from a Slimelet. So he's probably saving a Pockets. Who's killing the Monk? Bottom is killing the Monk. And this saves the Monk if Bottom isn't killing the Monk. Okay. This is 2 mana, which is something. We kind of would like this Fierce side. I think these are like equally good. These other sides are kind of equally good. I think 2 mana is fine here. We need mana for Scald, actually. But we have some there. Right, so just to play this out, so to confirm that this, whatever I'm trying to do here works. There's sort of like a burn Scald play, which doesn't do any, it doesn't work. It you can't really Scald yourself. We're trying to kill that, and we're trying to kill a Slimer. But when we do that, our Pockets dies, I think. What could we possibly get that would make this easy? I mean, this is so much better. Honestly, 2 damage is kind of good too. Isn't everything better than 1 mana? The only way it's better is if we switch to this strat. But wouldn't you rather just like, isn't it just better to like get those? I think so. Is this save side good enough, or should I be going for stun? Stun would save a lot of health. Almost saves Pockets by itself. Monk could go for redirect. Is this good? I think that's good enough. I think this is good enough. I think you re-roll this. Let's keep these until we see what this is. Okay, this is the side we wanted. I'm pretty sure. Because, like, this is a 4 damage side if something's dying. Or a 3 damage side. If that's the thing I want to kill. We... burn into Scald into kill this into Pocket still dies, but there's less enemies on the field. That's fine, I think. Like, this can't really get that much better. That's a cute use of that side too. It's a little inefficient on the mini slime, right? But I think it's pretty good for everyone else. We'll give that a go. This turn doesn't look that scary. We'll take our 1 damage, 1 mana side. This is 2. This just kills the slimelet. So... Same people are dying? Yeah, same people are dying because of how this works. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need... I don't think we ever want this. Don't we just want like a... This is good, right? Sort of. Saves the pilgrim. You save this again. Jeez, we're really slow rolling this. Huh? Hit you. Kill you. We win next turn with 6 damage. One, two... That's 4 damage. That's enough. Alright. Through the fight with 1 death again. I mean, if this Pockets dies every fight, then maybe... we're not in an amazing spot. But, like, it's dying because it's a level 1 unit with 4 health, not because it started with 2. I don't really think the starting with 2 is doing that much. I mean, we don't have any healers. It can heal itself for 1. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting tired, so we're definitely cutting the video here, but let's look at our items. Alimbic. Replace the middle side with add mana gain and pain to the target sides this turn. Replace the middle side with add mana gain and pain. Yo, isn't this sick? Unlike somebody that already has pain on their sides, like Fiend. Because then this becomes +3 mana gain, pain. You do have to roll those specific sides. So you need a hero that you want to replace the middle with. That inflict exert side's kind of good. You could replace the Caldara's 2 mana with that, because it's effectively even more mana gain. Interesting. And then Updog. Add Overdog to the top side. ×2 versus targets with less HP than me. Kind of good on the monk, huh? Because most targets have less HP than the monk. But then the monk gets worse the less health he has, which he usually gets pretty low health because he's always redirecting things into himself. It's like kind of... It makes the redirect a lot better, though. He's like not losing as much health because he gets to stay healthy because his redirect blocks more. I think Updog's probably better. There's like a... Mostly for the reason that it's consistent, right? Like it's... Well, okay, it's not consistent, but it's... it requires less consistency. I don't think it's consistent because it's only one side on a six-sided die. But the other item requires you to roll that side plus a side that benefits from it. Which I guess there's a decent amount of sides that... Okay, none of these sides benefit from it. You could come up with self-shield, but then that's even more requirement. It's usually not that bad to have pain 1, I guess. Take mana. We do seem to have a problem on this team in that everyone's slowly dying. We have to kill this grave in as fast as we can. I think burn will help with that. We have both scald and burn. That's interesting. Yeah, and I guess those are... Yeah, they have similar themes, which is why they have similar names. Or they're similar... Their mechanics are similar, so they have... Their theming is also similar. It's a decent combo. It would be a lot better if we didn't always have low health. For example, if we had a healer and not a monk who is like sort of bad at spreading healing around. Mana gain and pain. I mean, the other problem is it like replaces a side that I don't actually want to replace in most cases. It would be like fine on the monk, although that's a pretty... I do like repel as a side a lot. It's like our only source of AoE damage. I say our only source and we have 2 AoE spells. It's a source of AoE damage. It like enables Scald, which is nice. I think it's probably up dog. Because it's kind of like cool on the monk. Vitality to all damage sides. This isn't a damage side, so that doesn't work. This is not a fight for heavy or compass. Yeah, compass makes that way worse. This is a good side. Okay, fight 9 of 20. It's taken me fucking forever. Let's cut the video. I'm tired. All right. Good night.